Trees are among the most remarkable and diverse organisms on Earth, playing a crucial role in sustaining life by producing oxygen, storing carbon, and providing habitats for countless species. With their towering presence and intricate ecosystems, trees contribute to the beauty and health of our environment. However, while most trees are beneficial, a few possess characteristics that can be hazardous to humans and animals. The dynamite tree. The dynamite tree, also known as the sandbox tree, primarily grows in tropical regions of Central and South America. Prefers tropical climates with consistent rainfall and high humidity, contributing to its growth and reproductive processes. The dynamite tree can grow quite tall, reaching heights of up to 60 meters, about 200 feet. The fruit of the dynamite tree is large, round, and segmented, resembling a small pumpkin or gourd. It is green when immature and turns brown as it ripens. When the tension reaches a critical point, the fruit explodes with a loud bang, forcibly ejecting the seeds at high speeds. The seeds can be flung distances of up to 100 meters, about 330 feet, from the parent tree, allowing for widespread dispersal. The fruit of the dynamite tree is hard and contains toxic substances, which can deter animals from attempting to eat it. One of the most notable features of the dynamite tree's trunk is its covering of sharp, conical spines. These spines are densely packed and can vary in size. The spines act as a defense mechanism, deterring animals and humans from climbing the tree or causing damage to the trunk. The wood of the dynamite tree is valued for its strength and durability. It is used in construction, especially in making furniture, flooring, and interior finishes. Historically, the toxic sap has been used to poison arrows for hunting. Also, the seeds are sometimes used in jewelry and ornamentation, taking advantage of their unique appearance. While not commonly planted in urban or residential areas due to its hazardous nature, the dynamite tree can sometimes be found in botanical gardens and arboreta. These settings are controlled environments where the tree's unique characteristics can be studied and appreciated safely. Suicide tree. Cerberodalum, commonly known as the suicide tree or pong-pong tree, is a highly toxic plant native to parts of India, Southeast Asia, and Australia. Typically grows to about 6 to 8 meters, 20 to 26 feet in height. Cerberodalum has several aesthetically appealing features that can make it quite beautiful in certain contexts. The fruit is large and rounded, typically about 6 to 10 centimeters, 2.4 to 4 inches in diameter. It has a hard, woody shell that can be somewhat warty or rough in texture. The fruit is a capsule with a tough, fibrous outer layer. Inside, it contains several large seeds. The seeds inside the fruit are highly toxic. They contain potent cardiac glycosides, which can cause severe health issues if ingested, including heart arrhythmias, nausea, vomiting, and in most cases death. The toxicity of Cerberodalum is extremely high, and even a small amount of its seeds can be fatal. The exact amount required to cause death can vary based on individual health, size, and susceptibility. Also, no antidote exists. In some cultures, including those in Madagascar, the seeds of Cerberodalum have been used historically in witchcraft. If you need to handle the tree or its parts, wearing gloves and protective clothing is highly recommended. Avoid direct skin contact with the sap and seeds. Gimpy. Known for its painful sting, it is a member of the nettle family and can cause severe discomfort and health issues upon contact. Gimpy is found in the rainforests and wet tropical forests of northern Queensland. It grows in dense, humid forest environments where the conditions are consistently warm and moist. The leaves are large, heart-shaped, and covered with fine, stinging hairs. The leaves of Gimpy can grow up to 25 to 35 centimeters in length. The legend involves a person who, after coming into contact with the leaves of Gimpy, sought relief from the intense pain by using toilet paper. In their attempt to alleviate the discomfort, they used the paper to wipe or rub the affected area, inadvertently spreading the plant's toxic, stinging hairs further. So he killed himself because he couldn't handle the pain. The acute phase of pain can last for several hours to a few days. This initial period is marked by intense discomfort, burning, itching, and inflammation. It stings you. Use a cold compress or ice pack wrapped in a cloth to the affected area. The cold can help numb the pain and reduce inflammation. When the plant comes into contact with skin, these stinging hairs break off and penetrate the skin, injecting toxins directly into the tissues. The main toxin in gimpy is moroidin, a type of neurotoxin that affects the nervous system. Moroidin disrupts nerve function, leading to severe pain and inflammation. It can cause intense, burning pain, itching, and prolonged discomfort. Some individuals may develop a rash or hives at the site of contact. However, the flower clusters of gimpy are considered edible. While the primary concern with the plant is its highly toxic stinging hairs on the leaves and stems, the flowers are known to be consumed but should be treated with caution. Some beetles and other small insects can also feed on gimpy, often by avoiding direct contact with the stinging hairs or by developing resistance to the toxins. Urtica ferox. Urtica ferox, commonly known as the New Zealand nettle or Australian stinging nettle, is another highly toxic plant known for its painful stings. Urtica ferox can grow to a height of approximately 1.5 to 3 meters, about 5 to 10 feet. In favorable conditions, it may sometimes reach even greater heights. The leaves of Urtica ferox are large, ovate to lance-shaped, and covered with stinging hairs. They can grow up to 30 centimeters, 12 inches, in length and are dark green with serrated edges. The plant is covered with fine, needle-like stinging hairs that contain toxins, which cause intense pain upon contact. The acute pain phase can last from a few hours to several hours. The New Zealand butterfly is known to feed on plants within the nettle family, including Urtica ferox. Possums, goats, and deer also eat the leaves. The moa, a now extinct flightless bird native to New Zealand, is associated with Urtica ferox primarily through its ecological interactions with the plant. This tree may have evolved like this as a defense against this bird. The initial sensation is a sharp, burning pain. This pain is often described as searing or stinging, and it can be quite intense. Although less common, systemic symptoms such as nausea or dizziness may occur, especially if the exposure is significant. Some individuals may experience hyperpigmentation, darker patches, at the site of the sting, which can last for some time. The Urtica ferox is a well-known plant in traditional medicine, used in treating conditions like arthritis and joint pain. Also, there was a tribe that was eating its leaves and make them a tea for relieving painkillers. Studies have investigated the pain mechanisms triggered by Urtica ferox, focusing on how the plant's toxins affect the human nervous system and inflammatory pathways. Research into the specific toxins found in Urtica ferox has aimed to understand the chemical composition of its stinging hairs and their effects on biological systems. Comparative studies with other nettle species, such as Urtica dioica, help to contextualize the unique properties and potential dangers of Urtica ferox. Now let's get to a tree that produces one of the most bitter and poisonous substances in nature, strychnine. Strychnus nux vomica, commonly known as the nux vomica tree or strychnine tree, is a highly toxic plant known for its dangerous alkaloids, particularly strychnine and brucine. The nux vomica tree is native to tropical and subtropical regions of Southeast Asia and the Indian subcontinent. In Ayurvedic medicine, Strychnus nux vomica has been used in very small, controlled doses as a stimulant and tonic. Moreover, strychnine gained fame as the most used poison in the 19th century. The tree generally reaches between 10 to 12 meters, 33 to 40 feet, in height. The leaves are elliptical and can be up to 10 to 15 centimeters, 4 to 6 inches, in length. They are glossy, dark green, and arranged alternately on the branches. The fruit is a fleshy, round to globular capsule. It typically measures about 5 to 7 centimeters. The outer skin of the fruit is tough and leathery, designed to protect the seeds inside. The texture of the fruit's surface can become increasingly wrinkled and rough as it matures. Inside the fruit, there are usually 2 to 5 seeds. The seeds are highly toxic due to their high concentration of strychnine and brucine. The seeds of Strychnus nux vomica are highly toxic due to the presence of strychnine and brucine. Indigenous peoples utilized the potent toxins in these seeds to poison arrows and other weapons, making them lethal in hunting and warfare. Today, its use is strictly regulated in many countries. Individuals working in environments where Strychnus nux vomica seeds are processed or studied might suffer from accidental exposure if proper safety precautions are not followed. Also, people foraging for wild plants might accidentally collect Strychnus nux vomica seeds or parts of the plant, mistaking them for non-toxic plants. Consuming or mishandling these seeds can lead to poisoning. On the other hand, various primates, such as certain species of macaques, have been observed eating the fruit of Strychnus nux vomica. The parapara bird catcher tree refers to Pisonia brunoniana, also known as the bird catcher tree. Pisonia brunoniana is native to tropical and subtropical regions of the Pacific Islands. Pisonia brunoniana doesn't look dangerous at first glance, but if you look closely, you will truly understand its true intentions. Keep on watching to find out. The bird catcher tree typically grows as a shrub or small tree, reaching heights of 3 to 10 meters. The leaves are arranged alternately on the branches, giving the plant a dense and lush appearance. The secret lies in the seeds. The seeds of Pisonia brunoniana are encased in a sticky, adhesive coating. This sticky substance can adhere to feathers, making it difficult for birds to escape once they come into contact with the seeds. When birds land on or peck at the sticky fruit, their feathers can become matted with the adhesive coating. This can hinder their ability to fly, leading to entrapment. The seeds are relatively lightweight and can be carried by the wind. Though not as prominent as the sticky dispersal method, wind can help in spreading seeds over short distances. Also, the seeds can float in water due to their lightweight and possibly buoyant characteristics. In coastal areas, this allows seeds to be carried away by tides and currents to new locations. Sometimes birds end up lucky, like those flying over the private island of Cuisine. Their conservation specialists capture birds caught in natural traps and clean them. While the sticky fruits serve to disperse seeds, the unintended consequence is the harm or death of birds. This can be a double-edged sword, as the tree benefits from seed dispersal but also causes harm to wildlife. The fragile, easily broken branches of Pisonia can also take root and give rise to a new tree when they fall to the ground. On Lisiansky, 1,600 kilometers northwest of Hawaii, there was only one Pisonia tree in the mid-1990s. Today it turned into a dense thicket almost 30 meters wide. Many boobies and terns nest there. How many birds the tree has killed remains a mystery. However, in some places Pisonia has almost disappeared because it is targeted by various fauna. In particular, it's favored by possums, goats, and wild cattle. Because of its bright flowers, those who live in New Zealand, especially in each northern part, buy it as a decorative plant. Angel's trumpet refers to several species in the Brugmansia genus, known for their large, trumpet-shaped flowers. These plants are popular in ornamental gardening, but come with significant cautions due to their toxic properties. Angel's trumpet contains several toxic alkaloids, including scopolamine, hyoscyamine, and atropine. These compounds can cause severe poisoning if ingested or improperly handled. Symptoms of poisoning include dilated pupils, sensitivity to light, blurred vision, hallucinations, delirium, and in severe cases, seizures, respiratory distress, and death. Despite its danger, Angel's trumpet is used in ornamental gardens for its dramatic flowers and attractive foliage. It can serve as a focal point or a backdrop in garden designs. In cooler climates, it is often grown in containers that can be moved indoors during winter. All 7 species of this plant are known to be cultivated. It is believed that they have disappeared in the wild because some animal species that dispersed their seeds have gone extinct. Now Brugmansia fruits shrivel on the plants without leaving offspring. Angel's trumpet flowers often come in vibrant colors such as white, yellow, pink, and orange. These colors are attractive to hawk moths, which are generally attracted to bright, contrasting colors. Some species of Angel's trumpet have flowers that are more visible at night, as many hawk moths are nocturnal. Now let's move on to a rather unusual tree. Its cones are larger than a bowling ball. Meet the bunya bunya or Araucaria bedwillii. It can grow up to 15 meters high. Its trunk can have a diameter of up to 2 meters, 6.5 feet, making it quite imposing. The arrangement of the branches gives the tree an egg-shaped silhouette. The leaves of the bunya pine are thick and needle-like, measuring 5 to 10 centimeters in length. They are arranged in spirals around the branches and are stiff and sharp. The bunya pine is native to the subtropical rainforests of southeastern Queensland, Australia. Male cones are generally smaller than female cones. They are typically 2 to 4 centimeters. Female cones are much larger than male cones, ranging from 15 to 30 centimeters. Each bunya pine cone generally contains between 100 to 200 seeds. The female cones rely on pollen from male cones to fertilize the seeds. After fertilization, the female cones mature over several months before dispersing the seeds. Bunya nuts can be roasted and eaten as a snack, similar to other nuts. Roasting enhances their flavor, making them a delicious and nutritious treat. The nuts also can be chopped and incorporated into baked goods such as bread, cakes, muffins, and cookies, adding a unique flavor and texture. But let's return to the dark side of this tree. The bunya pine produces large, heavy cones that can weigh several kilograms, up to 5 to 6 kilograms, or about 11 to 13 pounds. These cones can fall from the tree and pose a risk of injury if they hit a person. Sometimes such dangerous trees are even fenced off in national parks.